Honoring the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a reflection on the importance of his message and the progress we have made. Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a civil rights leader who dedicated his life to the pursuit of equality, justice, and freedom for all people. Dr. King was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929 and was ordained as a Baptist minister at the young age of 25. Throughout his career, he advocated for the rights of African Americans, using nonviolence and civil disobedience as his tools for change. He was a key figure in the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s, and is best known for his role in the advancement of civil rights using the tactics of nonviolence and civil disobedience based on his Christian beliefs, and inspired by the nonviolent activism of Mahatma Gandhi. In 1963, Dr. King led the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, where he delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. In this speech, he spoke of his vision for a future where all people, regardless of race, would be treated with dignity and equality. He said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Dr. King was also a strong advocate for economic justice and spoke out against poverty and the Vietnam War. He said, "True compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs restructuring." In 1968, Dr. King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. However, his legacy lives on through the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, sex or national origin, and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which ensured that African Americans had the right to vote. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is observed on the third Monday in January each year, near his birthday on January 15. It is a day to honor the legacy of Dr. King and to reflect on the progress we have made as a nation towards achieving his dream of equality and justice for all. It is also a reminder of the work that still needs to be done to ensure that all people are treated with dignity and respect. Dr. King once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." Let us take this day to reflect on the words and actions of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and commit ourselves to continuing the work he started. Thank you. Instagram, Mentor.Social app Twitter, Mentor.Social app Facebook, Mentor.Social app TikTok, Mentor.Social YouTube, Mentor.Social app and Mentor.Social.